They ate the king's food, waste his wealth, and pressured Penelope to remarry. The kingdoms waits, but their king is far from home.
Immediately after leaving Troy, Odysseus and his men attacked the land of Cyclades.
At first, they succeed, but the Cyclades call for reinforcement. Odysseus' men are defeated and made die. This is their first lesson: pride leads to loss. Next up, the land of the lotus eaters. Here, some men eat the magical lotus plants and lose all desire to return home. Odysseus must drag them back to their ships by force. Already, their journey has become more dangerous.
Perhaps one of the most famous encounters, Polyphemus the Cyclops. Odysseus and his men entered it, only to be trapped by a giant Cyclops, Polyphemus, son of Poseidon. The monsters eat several men. Using his intelligence, Odysseus tricks the Cyclops by saying his name is no one. After blinding him, they escape under the ship. But before leaving, Odysseus proudly reveals his real name.
From that moment on, the sea god becomes his greatest enemy.
Next, Odysseus reaches the island of Aelus, god of winds. Aelus gives him a bag containing all the dangerous winds, leaving only the wind that will guide him home. But just before reaching Ithaca, the crew opens the bag out of curiosity. The winds escape and blow them back to sea. Another mistake. Soon after, they land in the territory of the Laestrygonians, giant cannibals who destroy all the ships. Only Odysseus' ship survives.
Circe, a powerful sorcerer who turns Odysseus' men into pigs, and with the help of god Hermes, Odysseus resists her power and forces her to return his men into human form. They stay there for 1 year. Circe then instructs Odysseus to visit the underworld. In the land of the dead, Odysseus meets the prophet Tiresias, who warns him, "Do not harm the cattle of Helios. If you do, destruction will follow." This prophecy becomes crucial.
Continuing their journey, they face the sirens.
The sirens sing a deadly song that lures sailors to their deaths. Odysseus orders his men to plug their ears with wax and tie him to the mast so he can hear the song safely.
Next challenge, Scylla and Charybdis. Scylla is a six-headed monster. Charybdis is a deadly whirlpool. Odysseus chooses to sail closer to Scylla, sacrificing 6 men rather than losing the entire ship. A painful but strategic decision. Despite warnings, the crew lands on the island of Helios. Hungry and desperate, the men slaughter the sacred cattle of the sun god. Zeus punishes them with a massive storm. The ship is destroyed. Only Odysseus survives. Odysseus washes ashore on the island of Calypso. He remains there for 7 years. Calypso offers immortality if he stays, but Odysseus longs for hope. Meanwhile, on Mount Olympus, Athena pleads Zeus to free him. A council of gods held. Zeus orders Calypso to release Odysseus. After another storm sent by Poseidon, Odysseus reaches the land of the Amphibians. King Alcinous and Princess Nausicaa welcome him. For the first time, Odysseus tells the story of his journey. The Phaeacians finally sail him home to Ithaca. After 20 years, he returns.
Odysseus arrived disguised as a beggar. With the help of Athena, he sees how the suitors disrespect his home. Penelope announced a contest. Whoever can string, bow, and shoot through 12 axe heads will marry her. None succeed. The beggar asked to try. He strings the bow effortless. It's Odysseus. He reveals himself and with Telemachus defeats the suitors. Justice is restored.
After years of separation, Odysseus reunites with Penelope. She tests him by mentioning their secret, the immovable bed carved from a living tree. Odysseus describes it perfectly. She knows it is truly him. After 20 years, the king is finally home. From war hero to wandering survivor, Odysseus' journey teaches us powerful lessons. Intelligence is stronger than brute force. Pride